Welcome to day one of our 9 days Best of Uganda Wildlife Safari with Katland Safaris. On this first day of our safari, we will be covering Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary for the rhino tracking adventure, enter the beautiful Murchison Falls National Park for the wildlife magic, river, and then do a mini game drive and finish it with a check-in at our beautiful lodge. So in the heart of Uganda's Nakasongola Plains, on your way to Murchison Falls National Park, a legend is being reborn. This is Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary, the only place in the country where the majestic southern white rhinos still roam in the wilderness. So after arrival at the main entrance of the sanctuary, we again drove for about 3 kilometers to the reception area, where we were welcomed by a ranger guide who gave us a briefing about the sanctuary and why it exists.
Yeah, just like the former US President Barack Obama.
After the briefing, we were again driven for about another 10 minutes, parked our car somewhere, and then the walk in search of this member of the Big Five started. Our guide kept on giving us a few more details about this incredible sanctuary, why it exists, gave us facts about the rhinos, and why they're particularly being kept into this particular part of Uganda. And one of the reasons why they're kept here is to be reintroduced to other national parks like Depo Valley National Game Park. So as the search was going on, we met our first member of the Big Five, majestically grazing in these beautiful grasslands of Uganda. Imagine standing in front of a creature that has walked this earth for millions of years, a silent giant, a relic of prehistorical age, moving through the tall grass like a living fortress. This is the rhinoceros. Though they can weigh over 2.5 tons, the size of a small car, they are masters of the quiet. They are the mega herbivores of the wild, shaping the very landscapes they inhabit just by grazing. Their skin is surprisingly sensitive, prone to sunburn and insect bites. That's why you will often find them wallowing in deep, cool mud, which is their own natural sunscreen. They are animals of contrast, powerful enough to charge at 30 miles per hour, yet gentle enough to bound deeply with their calves for years. they navigate the world through scent and sound. As we were busy observing them, one of them actually walked towards us, and we were tempted to walk away so we can leave it majestically great in its natural wildness. We took a few pictures with the rhinos behind us. We left them majestically grazing. And then we walked away back to our car so we can continue with our journey to the beautiful Murchison Falls National Game Park. So we continued with our journey northwestern as we were looking for Murchison Falls National Game Park. And here it is, one of Uganda's most visited national game parks, and one where the true wildlife magic happens on a daily basis.
Andy, how are you today?
Primates like the monkeys, there are some black and white colobus monkeys, they have the red-tailed monkeys, and some others. We shall be seeing the baboons on the road, the old baboons, very stubborn. When they are given food, they are ruthless, they don't care about the babies. They slap, grab the food, after eating the food, then they befriend them again. Yeah, we can be sharing as we are going. Let's drive to the top of the falls. Thank you so much.
After a briefing from senior guide Zedias, we again started driving through this beautiful Murchison Falls National Game Park, only listening to the sounds that were provided by this Budongo forest, known for its concentration of primates including baboons, but most important of all, the chimpanzees. And as we were driving, we came across one of the baboons majestically feeding itself on the roadside.
We're almost there.
So we continue with our journey in search of the most powerful waterfall in the whole of Africa, and here we are at the parking lot of the top of Murchison Falls. After viewing the Murchison Falls and taking a few pictures on top of this incredible waterfall, we again drove to the northern part of the national park, and on our way we did a minigame drive where we encountered quite a number of wildlife, and among them was yet another big five, the buffaloes, that we found wallowing in the mud while others were standing and others seated, watching us and wondering, who are these people encroaching on our territory? Our drive continued through the national park, and as we were busy driving, we stumbled onto yet another member of the big five, the African giant and the largest mammal, the African elephant. Elephants are the largest living land animals and are renowned for their huge intelligence, complex social structures, and unique physical adaptations. They are the three distinctive species: the African savanna elephants, the African forest elephants, and the Asian elephants. Specifically, these ones we saw are the African savanna elephants. Our first day of the 9 days best of Uganda Wildlife Safari ended with a check-in at our beautiful lodge. Here, senior guide Zedias was unpacking the bags of the clients so that we can check in for relaxation, dinner, and overnight stay.
Naziraga abagenyi n'abanyonyola musimayala b'amatu simayagalinga mapu ya Africa.
The clients were welcomed by a reception at Fort Murchison Safari Lodge, who briefed them about the lodge and also gave them directions to their rooms, and that marked the end of our first day best of Uganda Wildlife Safari for 9 days.